Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for April the 16th, 2021. I am Mom. How's everybody doing this morning? So I didn't do my endeavors yesterday. I did a little of my endeavors yesterday, but I didn't do all of them. And I woke up this morning and thought, I'll do what I can, but yesterday was a crazy day. Not going to worry about it too much. So I get one done, switch to the other account, get some done. Realize I still have 60 Herc frigates to get rid of. And I thought, well, I've got 6 minutes left. Let's see if I can do it. You can do it. This much room to spare. Got number 60, and it clicks over to 6 a.m., which is why we're a little late starting. But that was my morning. So today we have destroy Zenkethi ships in the battle zone. Gankra, okay. Tetrion damage on the ground, and Zenkethi ships in space. How many of them? 30 of them. Well, at least we've got a pattern there. Which account are we on? We're here on the Cotopaxis. Okay. Not my best ship for this. Let's see. What am I running? I'm running plasma. Wow, for that kind of thing. I think I really want to move a beam up front there. Get a little bit better range. I happen to like cannons, but I think this is turning into too much of a messed up build. Let's see. Okay, I don't like 2 torpedoes, but I can only switch that back out. Okay, let's go over to Conqueror. Do I not have a shortcut? There it is. So I'm sure you've all seen some of the changes yesterday. The replacement of the lights that are a little bit smaller for indicators of where you have to go to the now bright yellow, intense, very pointy lights of where you need to go on ground missions, which is, as I said, about as subtle as a bag of hammers. But hey, if they put them in some of the older missions, I'd be happy. I've been replaying some of the old ones, as I'm sure you have been. I finished up my Delta recruits yesterday. Yes, from the last time around on the Delta recruits. I finally finished them up and started working on a new one, but I'm not going to worry about that too much until I get back this weekend. I noticed another fix that somebody pointed out and I just ran into today, which is the neutronic eddies. Is that what that's called? Neutronic eddies don't throw the ships around as much as they used to. They still cause the damage, but without throwing them all over the place. Ooh, I've killed 20 Zenkethis. Not today, but in toto. Which isn't bad for this tune. Oh, how exciting. Well, there's 5. Let's see if we can get the remaining 25 really quick here. Then we've got to figure out who's got some Tetrion weapons. Okay, be smart. Use your time better. Can I take out a cruiser? Sure. I've got to take out 30 ships. I'm going to focus on the ones I can get done fast, which is not the cruiser. I'm not a DT. I'm not an Ed. This is not a great build ship. Yet. So there's the eddies. And we're up to 8. Oh, how exciting. in. I see there's 5 of you out there this morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. It's the weekend, almost the weekend. Close enough to the weekend. I'm heading back to Chicago right after work today, which, nothing like driving 300 miles, 200 miles to get home. And head back a day later, throw in the middle of the week, driving 200 miles to a class, 200 miles back on one day. Oh, for having trains. All the things in the Adventure Zone's asteroid, yeah. Though the thing is, this dumps a lot of ships in relatively quickly, and people tend to ignore it. There's a couple places where it's a little bit easier to find the ships, but everybody goes there. Wish there was a mission where we had more Zenkethi ships right up front, as opposed to they throw 3 at you here, 3 at you there. In my infinite spare time, of which I have none, I wanted to sit down and write out the best places to do everything. Oh, this is taking forever. This is so annoying. Yeah, and it's my fault. I didn't grab the big ship. But the big ship is sitting on, the big account's sitting on over 1 million in unrefined lithium. I don't really need to add to the coffers of that one. So I try and share the love with the other accounts, make sure they get some stuff. Since unrefined lithium, you can't equally divide. Okay, 22, we're getting closer here. And because this isn't a pay-to-play account, I don't have a lifetime subscription on it, it doesn't auto-refine the dilithium. And do I remember to refine it every day? No, I do not. Give you an idea of how crazy I've been lately in terms of too much stuff to do. I forgot to put away my groceries yesterday and just realized my milk had been sitting out all night. So, tasty milk this morning. Oh, 4 more. Come on, give me 4. 4 more, guys. Then we'll go over and see where we can get some Tetrion damage. Actually, as a game, the asteroid pull is kind of fun. But the whole problem with Gonkra is it's a little less structured than you've got with some of the other battle zones. At least the other ones are kind of easy to figure out. Let's get this one and move out of this. go. Alright, 2 done. What are we going to do for some Tetrion damage? And let's see who's got some Tetrion love. Not that tune. Polaron. Shattering Harmonics. Oh, we have a boring Tetrion sniper rifle. That's not exactly what I want. Come now. I have left the building. Yeah, it kind of does. I think there's a greater sense of accomplishment with the other ones because the regions are a little bit more clearly defined. Here, it's a little bit harder to follow the structure versus the more clock-like regions of the other one. And then when you do get the giant ones, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. That gets a little depressing too. Excuse me. All right. Let's see if we got anything with Tetrions except that one. That is not going to cut it in Momland. Let's see if Mom no. What is it? Battle Mom. Let's see if Battle Mom's got something. Oh, there we go. One right up front. But since I'm sitting here and I was just moaning and groaning about not refining my dilithium, there we go. And what shall we do for a little ground damage? We only have 10,000 to do. That's not too bad. Perfect. Little frontier medicine. Providing I don't time out here. This has gotten better for such a long time. And then the last couple of days it's just been timing out all the time. Alright. Let's make sure we got the Tetrion up front. We do. Does anybody else ever get into the habit of forgetting that this is a damage accolade? Excuse me. Sorry, a damage thing and not a kill count? Because I could drop all my weapons and get my kills done. But this is damage, and I have to sit there and rethink every time. Okay, just shoot them. Doesn't matter if they're not dying. You're still getting your damage. 8,000. Let's finish up. That's going to take a moment. We've got other things to do. And let's see what else we've got to do today. Hang on one second while we switch over to the other guys. Let's change one thing, though. We were playing the game last night, and because the background music from the rocket launch is going to play Steppenwolf, which is copyrighted, whatever it is, I had to turn down the volume. I just realized it was still down. All right, we've got destroy Tholian ships. Ooh, Polaron damage in space. Ooh, and defeat Terrans on the ground. Let's see, defeat Terrans on the ground. We could run Pavo Dissension. Could do illusion of communication 3 times. Boring. But might do that. Or we could do that after dinner tonight. That's a possibility too. All right, let's try out Kethja, my gemmy ship who's got Polarons, and providing he doesn't disappear in the middle of a fight, we can try Azure Nebula. Or we can go to Archer. Let's see if we can cure for Azure Nebula. Cure for it. Q for it. I can talk the English good. How many do I need? I need 5 ships. Well, let's be honest, Marhawk, in terms of doing a lot of things in the game, it is pointless. It's a game. But I don't think that's what you meant. So is there an advantage to starting more than one of the new Delta recruits? I mean, once you get the rewards, it goes for everybody. Get more storyline rewards. Yes, but those become stuck to that account, and honestly, running 11 accounts is more than I can handle. Or sorry, 11 tunes. If I do one of each, that becomes 14 tunes. Then it gets into the silly range. And that's on this account. I'm starting 3 new ones on the other account, where I kind of need stuff. Alright, let's see if my ship will refuse to disappear this time. And there's Azure Nebula. We're going to decline that one now. We will get to that another day. Ah. Well, that's a thought. We have a week left of, yeah, First Contact event. And I'm noticing that if I AFK Synthwave for my low tunes and I've got the XP boost on them, I'm getting a full rank each time, which is kind of fun. So they're doing nothing but they're ranking up without my having to do anything except reset it every time. And if I could do it around the clock, I'd be able to level all my tunes without them actually ever doing anything. Not as much fun as power leveling with the team, but hey, that's a thought. That is a thought for Tuesday. I probably will not be doing a show on Monday, but DT probably will be. Okay, that's really a good point, too. Power or level up while you sleep. So if I got up an hour earlier every day, in other words, get up at 3 instead of 4, they would level while I'm at work. That's actually not a bad thought. Yeah, that's 4. So I think after this, we're going to take a really quick break. Translation, I'm going to go make some fresh coffee. And I think we'll go back to Ketha. We had just finished Vorgon Conclusions the other day. Infinity Lockbox. Well, that's interesting. You don't see one of those every day anymore. All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break here, and I'm going to go grab coffee. Then we're going to come back and work on the next episode. That was not what I planned on. There we go. All right, we're running a quick ad break here. Back in 3 minutes. And we are back. Maybe. Okay, sorry, chat was not following me there for a second. Well, if they haven't stopped making Fast and Furious movies because one of the actors dies, nothing's going to stop them. Though I'm still probably Tokyo Drift was my favorite one. Though the last one with oh god, what's his name? Jason Statham. It wasn't really Fast and Furious, but I kind of liked it. Oh, see, I don't get to see the ads. They don't show up on my channel. I just get the timer. That's all I get to see is the timer. I'd have to set up my other machine and make sure I'm logged into something that's not a subscription. All right, so we finished up foregone conclusions yesterday, day before yesterday, which means we are now up to what? What are we up to on this one? That is a good question. Foregone conclusions is what? Yesterday's war? Yeah, yesterday's war. So, terminal expanse. Okay.
We need to cross between dimensions.
Hold on. Before we do that. Okay, we got some room. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I finished up the Delta recruits yesterday, and I already had acquired the Paradox Corrector and the Temporal Negotiator, so I couldn't finish off the arc because I had acquired them, but I hadn't acquired the last two missions and finished them. And it was just this, so I had to throw them both out and then take them over again, which I think is a little silly. What do we have to do in terms of endeavors? Terrans on the ground. Well, we'll do that tonight. Let's kill this off super quick so it doesn't flash and make me crazy. Not that it would. And we'll go to terminal expanse. Ooh, we get a Kelvin timeline batleth because I use my batleth so often. Sorry. Well, my greater concern wasn't picking up a new copy of it. Was more a matter of what happens when I throw away the other one and it goes, nah, you don't get the new one. It's not like you can go back and play that easily again. And certainly not in the limited time I had left. The bigger question, Mar Hawkman, is how did I pick it up in the first place? Was it a reward from something prior? Or did it give it to me and somehow not finish the claiming sequence? If I remember right, this is not one of my favorite ones, but I could be wrong. I could be remembering something else. There's one episode of these. Nope, not this one. This is fine.
Yes, I'm reading.
The Procyon 5 adventure.
This sphere isn't active yet. We need to neutralize it before the builders can create an expanse. Reading multiple Klingon life signs on Yorktown's bridge.
Ah, so then when the other ones had picked it up, she got it. Okay. That makes some sense, since I had two other Delta recruits from that one.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
I have the same issue with a few prizes that I really like. Duty officers, for example, who are unique. So if you get them twice somehow, you have to throw them away the first time and pick them up again, which seems silly. You'd almost think there should be a default for something that's not going to be an account unlock, that it wouldn't give you the option to pick it up the second time. It would gray it out as you will. Yes, there is that. Well, and I have a huge number of Cybox from the Friday the 13th and Halloween episodes. And I finally had to start going through them because I needed a little bit more functional officers.
Over here.
Hang on, let me pick up toys here. So I noticed I'm picking up Infinity boxes as opposed to the Picard boxes. Is it an Infinity weekend? Where am I going? I love the over here. Where are you? There you go.
Greetings. I am Science Officer 0718. Thank you for your very timely assistance.
That is a character I wish they had done more with. All right.
Not so fast.
Help the crew.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. We could use some help putting out these fires.
There's a similar circumstance when you run Fistful of Gorn. At the end of it, you pick up the first time the character Law. Purple.
Come over here after you put
Nice
out the last
purple
fire.
duty officer. After that, you get a blue or a purple one, and it's always a different one. So they
Over here.
should be able to do that with other ones like this. What am I looking for here?
All right. Glad to hear it.
You'd think with Cybok, they could give you another spooky character so you wouldn't have a whole bunch of them. But the fun thing is you can run an all Cybok ship if you wanted to. Where am I going? Going over there.
Admiral Garrett, I believe we found a suitable location. I have reviewed your proposed infiltration.
I'll stay on the Yorktown to assist Admiral Garrett and his crew.
Ah, I do like this one.
Commander! Kill those intruders!
Now you put up the shields. Thanks, guys.
To date, the most effective Starfleet tactic has been
Okay, that's a really good point. How much Slusho-Mix do you need?
I have no idea.
You need enough to make one tribble, in my opinion.
You cannot stop our plans!
I was part
That is a thought. Is that something I should be... Oops. That is a thought.
3331. This data. An exterminator
Oops, wrong way. Yes, I meant to hide behind that and hit him in the back.
I have had enough.
Interesting. So with Slusho-Mix, you can only do it if you don't have it in your inventory, so you only can get one at a time. But you can stack it up to 50. That means basically going to this part of the mission, and running it over and over and over to that point. So yeah, it might be worth something.
Yes. Something is happening. The sphere is emitting.
Oh, yeah. You're quite right. Well, it doesn't say character inventory, though. It says inventory. But I suppose, yeah, you could give it off. No, you don't have your bridge officers with you, do you, on that one? I think it's just you solo that beams over.
I have finished working on the sphere network. Prepare the final charge for detonation.
When we're done here, let's go take a look, provided we get done by 6:55. If it's worth it.
Final charge.
Experiment.
The latest data is local. It corresponds to this universe's quantum signature.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm thinking they have to be with me to give it to them, but you're right. I can just set it up through the interface. We'll come back to that in a minute or two. Then again, it all depends on what it's going for on the exchange. Go through all that work and find out it's selling for 500 each. It's almost getting to sunrise, folks. That means in 2 weeks, hopefully I'll start bicycling to work. Of course I timed out. There we go.
Sphere builder ships inbound.
We are being jammed. We're going to need to recalibrate.
Duh.
Nice work over there.
It was rough for a moment, but you both. What the? I'll see you back on the ship, sir.
Most curious.
Daniels is having a bad day.
Due to a temporal shift, something has happened elsewhere.
Alright, was that the end of it? That was the end of it.
The envoy's been busy since our last meeting. I think we can add the
I must have
spirit
this
builders to
already.
our
No,
list of
I
known
don't have this
TLF
already.
episodes.
Alright, so let's take a quick look here. Where am I?
Some time ago, there was a hello.
We'll get back there. Yes, we'll do Survivor next time. New Romulus. I probably should grab Slusho-Mix for a different reason. But before I do that, see how many I'm going to grab here. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to go restart that one real quick here. 250,000. That wouldn't be bad. I don't believe there's a cooldown. Well, you wouldn't. If you think about it, there's no way you'd know it exists. As it's pointed out, you have to go and find the replicator because it's not highlighted. Yeah. Yesterday's work. There we go.
We have discovered.
It's a good point for something else, so let's go grab some. And then on Monday, all things being the same, nothing changing, we will look at doing Survivor, which for a ground mission has a lot of, fun ground puzzles, but also very nice rewards. If you don't have good ground equipment and you don't have money, it's not bad. Actually, the Romulan ground gear is pretty decent. Both of the packs, or both of the sets, are available through ground missions. Romulan Navy and the more basic stuff from Survivor.
In 20. Yes, I'm reading.
It is.
Sphere isn't active.
I still use it. It's been around for years, and I still think it's one of the better sets.
Create an expanse.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack. Warning,
That's
ship is under
interesting.
attack.
Staff vehicle.
Reading multiple Klingon life signs on Yorktown's bridge.
Okay, Yorktown, give me a hail here.
Unidentified.
Oh, good. Plenty of room for people. Providing I don't time out again.
Over here. Greetings.
Where are we going?
Not so fast.
Crew.
Thank you.
Crew.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We could use some help putting out these fires.
Don't yell at the nice person who's come to assist you.
Come over here after you've put out the last fire. Over here. All right. Glad to...
Use the starboard console. Together we can triangulate our scanners. Admiral Garrett, I believe we found a suitable...
Alright, let's find the replicator, which is... the replicator there. Oops. Nope. Replicator. Alright, Mar Hawkman, where's the replicator? It's been a while since I've done this. Ah, thank you.
I have reviewed your proposal.
I'll stay on the Yorktown to
Not? No, thank you very much. There it is. Thank you. Alright, Belina, you need some Slusho-Mix. And you need some Slusho-Mix. Ooh, it just stacks. How nice. And Garrett's probably sitting there going, what the hell? We got a mission to do, and you're making Slurpees. Ten should be sufficient for the moment. We can come back and get more. Some ships used lithium. We use Slusho-Mix. Alright, let's see if we can get back. No, we have 2-minute cooldown. Sphere of Influence will get me close. That'll be the next part of the book. Shortcuts around the map. Quite. So it's like Klingons and Tribbles, sphere builders and Slusho-Mix. So the cheapest one here is $250. We can split the difference. There we go. All right, let's see how those go, and we'll come back to that. So now that we've ended our week with our wonderful exchange, not quite the same thing as the New York Stock Exchange, but the exchange nonetheless, I am going to sign off for the day and head out, going back to Chicago. I probably won't be on Monday night, but I should be on Monday morning. I am definitely not going to be on this weekend. So everyone have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Have fun.